This is Coyote News.
A bill being debated in the South Dakota legislature might soon grant a get-out-of-jail card to underage drinkers who provide medical assistance to friends who have alcohol poisoning. Coyote News' Malachi Peterson has the story.
House Bill 1078, also known as the Good Samaritan Bill, is making its way through the South Dakota legislature. The bill gives immunity to underage people who cooperate with police and provide medical assistance for another person who has alcohol poisoning. Sammy Zoss, the president of the Student Government Association, personally lobbied for the bill in the last legislative session.
I actually think that a lot of people are just surprised that it's not already a thing. It's kind of the general response, I guess, like, well, I feel like if I'm smart enough to call the cops for my, or call the ambulance for my friends, like, usually the cops are gonna be like, you're good. We're not gonna give you a minor because you saved this kid's life. And so I think a lot of students feel like, generally speaking, it's already put in practice. And so it's kind of like, well, it's nice to know that it'll be there.
Roy Mortensen, a doctor at the Sanford Vermilion Hospital, said he sees multiple cases of alcohol poisonings every year and that the frequency with which they happen depends sometimes on events which are going on at USD.
The binge drinking, again, it's a big issue, the quantity they take and how quickly, and how much they metabolize. If you have someone that's very naive with it and drinks a lot and doesn't have a tolerance built up, they can certainly get into trouble.
A similar bill involving immunity for drug overdoses is also being debated in the state legislature. According to the National Conference of State Legislatures, 34 states already have some form of Good Samaritan law on the books. House Bill 1078 passed the House of Representatives early last week and now faces a hurdle that is the South Dakota State Senate, but first must be passed by the State Judiciary Committee. For Coyote News, I'm Malachi Peterson.
According to the CDC, there are more than 2,000 alcohol poisoning deaths in the U.S. every year.